Hi, this is Camilla Blossom from Earth School, and happy fall equinox. I would love to do an oracle reading from my fairy activism oracle deck, which is in the process of being created. I want to honor Andrea Dumbecki too for her beautiful art. And the card that came in yesterday at the Fairy Activism event, which you can watch that video as well on my YouTube channel, felt like that's what the card that wanted to be. And let me show you that. Wild animals. And even this morning, they kind of woke me up with this message or calling to us humans to connect with them more. So I want to start and just invite you to connect for a moment with them. If you have an animal guide that you work with, welcome that. If there's animals you're seeing around you, you can include your pets if you'd rather. But I'm going to read the message from the Fairy Oracle, Fairy Activism Oracle card. Wild animal, watch for animal teachers. I am a wild animal hidden and in plain sight. I am drawn to harmonious lands. These places attract me like a magnet to their safe, lush terrain. Mother Earth wants me to roam and fly free and wild upon her body. My hoofs, claws, paws, walking on the earth, heal the earth's aura like land weavers. You can play an important part by connecting with the greater web of nature through respecting me as a teacher or spirit guide. What am I revealing about you and your behavior? I ask you to keep places wild so I can explore, find places to rest, and create a home or nest. To understand what I need, I recommend you rewild yourself. When you feel safe and trusting of nature, you will not need to fear me. Respect your role on the land by aligning and learning from me and restoring more landscapes for us to be free and protected. The wild animal ritual. Study the behavior and spiritual totems of me, a wild animal you see on your land. If you're in a city, notice the animal you're intuitively connected to. If you're in the country, you can dream about me or see what you're drawn to. I am an animal spirit guide. See if there's a reflection. Are you and I alike? Do you want to be more like me? Ask my wild spirit to help you learn about yourself. So during the Fairy Activism Equinox event yesterday, we did a very deep meditation that connected us with very wide, multidimensional cosmic energies and really brought a lot of anchoring for the Divine Mother, Divine Feminine, the gentle frequencies of love down to the earth to help anchor them more for the animals. And it was really beautiful. It was powerful. And this morning I woke up like 4 a.m. and I couldn't sleep. And I realized that the wild animals wanted to talk to me more. So I thought I'd read what they told me as well. And I realized sometimes my lens for writing this is obviously the way I write in my own lens. So you can let the energy of this be transmitted into your own being and see what wants to be awakened in you about the animals. So the wild animals speak. We are awakening from a haze that has been present for eons. Much has been hidden because of this haze. But as it lifts, we see again, feel again, and have access to the full font of existence in heaven on earth. We are so grateful to have received the infusion of Divine Mother energies through the Fairy Activism event. Our eyes are opening in the darkness to see the light once again, and there's celebration in the air, in the earth, in the waters for the opening of the way. There's so much to share. We have been confused by the ways of migration as everything has changed. Our usual paths are not clear anymore. The chaos has reached us and we feel stretched to our limits at times. Sometimes when we look for home, we encounter places where the wilderness has been stripped away and human things are there. These places feel foreign to our hoofs and flight patterns. It can be confusing to face so much that is not of our nature. Yet we find joy in every moment, thrilling, and continue to walk with blessing upon the earth. We are indicators of what is happening on the planet. When we thrive, all is well. Our numbers are dropping off due to loss of trees, habitat, airspace, water quality, and damming of rivers. Pretty soon, some of us will leave the planet. We have no judgment about our path. We follow the currents of love and life. And the mountain lion came in. It felt like kind of the lions that live in the mountains of the Pacific Northwest. And this is what the lion said. And as I say, I really feel like the way this is written, it feels like my voice, but if you can tune into the energy of these animals and connect with your heart to what this message is trying to show you or reveal to you. In the mountains, we roam and roar and find the places that reach out and call us into our full expression. I'm calling to humans to protect our habitat and mountains and leave the terrain wild. Do not build your houses in the wild if you cannot honor us and our path through the wilderness. We must have space to roam free and bless the earth. We strike when we are afraid and need to protect our places and young. We strike for food and survival. We are efficient in our use of force. So I'd like to just hold a moment of prayer for the wild animals on the planet, for their migration routes, for their beauty, their blessing to the air, to the sky, to the earth, to the waters. Thank you so much and happy Equinox.